Welcome to Coffee Convo Thursdays. I hope you have your cup of coffee with you. So, just for those who are newcomers to our Thursday tradition, the Coffee Convo Thursdays is a 30-minute talk. Right now, since we're in the starting phase, yes?
Well, I was just gonna say less actually because yeah. Anyway, but go ahead.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
at for this first set of questions we got this through our different social media accounts from Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. So we're answering one question a week. After you hear our three perspectives, then we open the floor to discuss with the rest of you. Okay, we have another incoming. There. Okay, so the question for this week, guys, are you ready? Okay. Our
Okay.
question for this week is, now that I can't talk to my customers as much face to face, can you give me tips on how to continue engaging them effectively? Okay? So this
Yeah.
is very time sensitive. Everyone is like
Timely.
feeling this now, timely because
Mm-hmm.
of COVID. So we'll follow the same order. This week we'll start again with Rafi. Please introduce
Ganon.
yourself.
Okay. Hi, I'm Rafi. I'm the head of digital solutions in Incognitus. I take care more or less of everything that happens on the internet for us. So that includes the websites, the marketing platform, and then as we go into um, our internet assets, more or less other guys get involved with that.
Hi, Rafi. Go ahead.
So
Continue.
yeah, to answer the question, so the internet provides us with a lot of options. Needless to say, this is like this is one of them. There's a Viber, there's a Messenger, the different messaging apps. And then for me, in terms of engagement, when you say keeping engaged, that's where the internet definitely can address the situation. Actually, that's the only option left as of now. That's
Mm-hmm.
why there are a lot of people doing the transformation, right? So, um, what we have to remember lang with the internet is that we still have to recognize first why you have to engage. Okay, why you have to engage, and then what your goals are, and then understand who you're talking to.
Mm-hmm.
Because based on that, you'll be able to adjust the way you communicate and take into consideration that channel where your audience is. Like for example, if you're talking mostly B2B, then maybe you'll go on LinkedIn. If you're more B2C, maybe Facebook or Instagram. So because of the number of tools available, you have to understand better who you're talking to before you decide where to engage.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, bottom line is there's actually a lot of ways you can keep engaged. You just make sure that you are engaging. So so that means na understanding how to communicate and
Yeah.
making sure you address you talk to your audience like you would actually like you normally would if you were engaging with them before, then you engage in a similar manner. If ever lang siguro you should be mindful of things that you take for granted when you're face to face.
Yes.
Maybe you'd want to you'd make sure that you express that more when you're online. Like for example, ano na lang, like when you're talking, I guess you're more animated, you can get reactions, you're more
Mm-hmm.
interactive. But when you're online, maybe a bit of that goes away. So you have to put extra effort um, into getting an interaction going. You can't be just talking. Yun. Yeah.
Who's
Okay, so
next?
do I turn it over or
Yeah. To
bahala na kayo dalawa?
whoever.
Okay. I pick
Sa
go,
kanya.
Henry.
Oh, Henry daw.
Henry daw. Oh. Go,
Doon
Henry.
Henry.
naunahan.
Naunahan eh.
Sa sa
Hmm.
akin, it's just a mere observation, no? Uh, and it's been happening even before COVID, but after COVID, parang na-heighten siya.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that the internet gives you a chance to be more personal or be more honest in a sense
Mm-hmm.
na I'm not saying na hello, oops, what happened?
You're in. You're still in.
It's okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Nag-ano yung ano ko, yung computer. So anyway, uh, I've noticed this because I've been watching a couple of seminars And then although it's a professional webinar,
Mm-hmm.
somehow there's a communication that happened that's a bit more personal and more real between and the client and the person doing the webinar.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because of our shared experience of COVID. Parang it brought home something real, and in a way, because the internet gives you a chance to to uh, parang makapasok sa loob ng bahay nung kausap mo.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm.
gives you a chance to get to know your client better. So I think
Mm.
people are good at small talk and stuff like that. Aside from aside from the business aspect of it, it gives a chance for the clients and the one doing the business. It gives them a chance to get to know each other better. So I think there's a good opportunity there somewhere. Yeah.
Para mas intimate, no?
Mm-hmm.
Mas
Like
intimate
chance
at
to
saka
get intimate.
mas nakakapag-usap kayo because let's face it, ngayon we're not doing anything, di ba? Everybody's in the lockdown. So
Yeah.
we're craving for companionship or someone
Yeah.
to talk to. Di ba?
Yeah. Someone to
So it's
keep
a
you
chance. I'm not
sane.
saying yeah. I'm not
Yeah.
saying make it parang nagpaplano ka paano magano, no? Just
Yeah.
be natural about it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah.
Oh.
I guess
Oh.
yun yung
Yeah.
ano. I'm sorry, I
Yeah. Go
forgot to
ahead.
introduce myself. I'm Henry Posadas. I'm a filmmaker. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, on si Henry is also the head of our video productions. So, yeah. So for the last perspective, I'm Tanya Ruiz. I handle the events side of Incognitos. But for the digital side, I also handle engagement. So this is a topic close to my heart because ever since, for me, since I started doing events, the most important thing for me is having a sense of continuity. That's why Incognitas is a integrated agency. So in terms of digital engagement, there is a tendency, first and foremost, to fall into the crack of um, answering people robotically because nga, you're answering one message, several answers, one answer you repeated several times because several people ask the same question. So, two major tips I'd like to give is number one, make sure to practice active listening. So it doesn't matter if you're chatting with 10 people or one. You have to make that customer feel like she or he is the only one you're talking to. So personalize the conversation. Really listen to their concerns because they're there because they're interested in either your product or your service or a problem of theirs that's related to the help you can provide. So first of all, listen. Don't give them a robotic answer. Don't give them an automated message that is obviously generic. So listen to what they're saying and then make sure that's how you reply. Don't rush into a script. So listen to where they're coming from and start from there. So that's my first one. And then Rafi mentioned a bit about this earlier. Find out where they are comfortable talking to you the most. So especially if you have several assets, if you have like Twitter, if you have Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, um, it's okay to be present in all this, but see where you have the most engagement and make sure you answer them where they are. Don't make them, please talk to me na lang sa messenger because doon ako sumasagot ng orders. Kasi sometimes, that's a deterrent because nga, they're more comfortable in another channel. So make sure to answer them there. And then, also, don't forget to know that you're talking to a person. This is, at the end of that other message is a person. So there are different personality types. So there are people who don't like small talk. They'll ask you details right
Straight to the
away.
point.
Yes. These are the
Mm-hmm.
blunt personality types. Make sure you don't, how are you? Alam mo, hirap na hirap ako sa COVID eh. It's so hard not being to
Mm-mm.
go out. Don't go into that
Mm-mm.
because they
Yeah.
don't like that. These are the type of
Mm-mm.
people who give you what they need and expect you to give the answers they require. On the other hand, there are people who are very sociable. Don't rush into the details of your product or
Mm-mm.
service without engaging in a little rapport building. So, if you want to engage effectively during this time where a lot of people can't actually be in the same room with another person, still try to replicate that experience. And again, going back to last week's topic, it's again understanding why. Why are you doing what you do? Why the
Mm-mm.
customer is talking to you? So for us kasi in Incognitos, what we try to do is engage not just the person who's ready to buy. We engage with people who are different stages of their buying process. So whether they're just being aware of the problem they have or they're already considering different solutions or they're deciding to buy, understand where they are and why they're talking to you and be able to provide the right content. And lastly, this takes a bit more time. Sorry.
Overtime ka na.
Sorry. This takes a bit of time, but social listening is a very important skill if you're trying to engage people online. Listen to your customers where they are. Join different groups that have the same interests as the product or service you're selling and see the questions they're asking there. What are they talking about? And try to give them the content they need, whether through videos, articles, checklists, because these are the questions they're already answering. So try to
Mm-mm.
be there with the content they need, when they need it,
Mm.
where they want to see it. So there. So guys,
Ah,
yeah,
oh,
yes,
may
Henry.
dadagdag si
Yes,
Henry.
Henry, go.
Yeah, I just remember based dun sa sinabi mo na something that came about because the internet. 'Di ba yung mga internet personalities
Mm-hmm.
who actually they actually they actually are parang authorities already on certain niche markets eh. So one thing they always do is they're always helpful, 'di
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
ba?
Yeah.
Tama ka eh, parang you're always supposed to listen and you're always helpful because ang nangyayari kasi ngayon sa internet, unlike before na pala yung advertisement lang, people really want to know about the product before they buy it eh.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So for example, before I buy anything, di ba, we're talking about certain audio stuff, what to do.
Mm.
There's always parang this person sa internet who's going to do the review and he's gonna give an honest opinion about it. And
Mm-hmm.
then yung interaction nila doon sa clients is where they actually answer all those yung mga nagki-question ng post. So I think the thing to be is it's a chance for you to be more helpful to your clients.
Mm-hmm.
And tama kayo to actually listen. It is a good chance
Yeah.
to actually market your product because because it's a chance for people to yung unti-unting malaman talaga kung ano yung product nyo
Yeah.
Yes.
as opposed to a 15-second commercial.
Mm-hmm.
Yan. Yan lang.
Ako rin.
Okay, go.
Ako rin may dadagdag.
Mm.
An additional thing I forgot na yung there are some websites now that are actually capable of detect. I don't know if you've heard yung cookies before when you allow a website to leave cookies on your browser
Yeah.
and you happen to leave information like your name or some other info.
Yeah.
There are websites capable of producing smart content, meaning you don't just see the content that you want to see. It's medyo customized pa to you.
Mm-hmm.
So just like when
Yung
we're talking to
algorithms, no?
people,
Yeah.
oh yeah, just actually very simple lang nga. It really is just matching at the very least your name, your country, your language. Pero down the line, it's gonna get to parang yun na nga, something that's really relevant to you. So it makes it more personal. When you're talking, di ba, face to face, it's not generic. So when you land on a website, it's possible na maging personalized yung information talaga. Yeah, that's what I wanted to add because it's not just yung live conversation or messaging or Facebook post. Kahit you think static yung website, actually kaya nun
It's not.
mag-personalize.
Mm.
Yun. We have to add that time mismo sa natin.
Nice.
And I think
Yeah.
kasi if a person gets to talk to someone in the company personally and parang binigyan mo
Mm-hmm.
ng time, iba yung dating eh. It becomes parang mas maniniwala siya sa iyo eh. 'Di ba? As
Yes.
compared to as an event, thousands of people around, 'di ba?
Mm.
So it's an opportunity actually. May tawag doon eh, tawag doon piso-piso. It's not like one big event or one big
Mm-mm.
advertisement na
Yeah.
parang one
Yeah.
time, big time, and then you
Yeah.
have to it's creating a niche market. Ang maganda sa niche market, even if the numbers are small compared, for example, sa TV program,
Mm-mm.
TVs kasi and advertisements are shotgun. It's called the shotgun
Yeah.
method.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whereas niche
Yeah.
market, you grow unti-unti, but those people that will stick with you are lifetime customers. And
Mm-mm.
when a
Mm.
person, if you become an authority, if you say something, automatically everybody will listen because they already
Mm.
trust you. It's a
Yeah.
chance
Mm.
for you
Right.
for people to trust you actually.
Yeah.
True.